틈새영어.
Thank you for coming. Let's get started, shall we? I'd like to begin by introducing myself. Could you please introduce yourself? Our agenda for today is to kick things off, let's discuss. I'll lead the discussion. Does anyone have any initial thoughts on this? I'd like to hear your input. Let's go around the table and gather everyone's input. If I may interject for a moment, I'd like to point out that. Could you clarify that a bit? That's a valid point. Moving on to the next item on the agenda. Let's table that for now and come back to it later. I'd like to propose a new idea. What are your thoughts on this proposal? I'm open to suggestions. It's crucial that we stay on schedule. We're running short on time, so let's wrap this up. Can we circle back to the previous point? Let's take a moment to recap. If there are no further questions, we can adjourn the meeting. I appreciate everyone's contributions today. We'll follow up with a detailed email summarizing the key points. I look forward to our next meeting. Is there anything else we need to cover before we wrap up? Thank you all for your time and participation. Let's reconvene next week to continue our discussion. I'll send out a doodle poll to find a suitable time for our next meeting. Could you please share your screen for the presentation? I'll email you the minutes of the meeting. I'd like to schedule a follow-up meeting to delve deeper into this topic. Let's take a 10-minute break and reconvene. The floor is open for discussion. Could you please elaborate on that point? Let's prioritize the action items for this week. I'd like to propose a motion to approve the budget. I second that motion. I'm afraid we're going off on a tangent. Let's stay focused on the main topic. We're in agreement then. Can we reach a consensus on this issue? I'd like to play devil's advocate here. Let's explore alternative solutions. It's important to align our goals. I appreciate your input on this matter. Let's take a vote to decide. I'll defer to your expertise on this. We need to find a middle ground on this issue. I'd like to table this discussion for now. Let's keep the lines of communication open. I'm confident that we can overcome these challenges. We've covered a lot of ground today. I'd like to hear your perspective on this matter. We need to iron out the details. Let's aim for a win-win solution. I'll follow up with you on the action items. This brings us to the end of our agenda. We're pressed for time, so let's skip to the next point. I'd like to hear from each team member. Let's not lose sight of our main objective. I'm interested in your take on this issue. I'd like to acknowledge the hard work of our team. Let's explore ways to streamline our processes. I'll get back to you with the necessary information. We need to align our strategies for the upcoming quarter. I appreciate the collaborative spirit in our team. Let's leverage our strengths to overcome challenges. We need to reevaluate our marketing strategy. It's essential that we stay ahead of the competition. I'm confident that our team can deliver exceptional results. Let's explore new avenues for growth. I'd like to propose a team-building activity. We should allocate resources more efficiently. I'm open to any suggestions for improvement. We need to reevaluate our budget allocation. Let's set realistic targets for the upcoming quarter. I'd like to commend the team for their dedication. Let's brainstorm ideas for our next project. We need to enhance our customer support services. I'd like to propose a change in our approach. Let's set clear expectations for each team member. It's important that we foster a positive work environment. I appreciate everyone's flexibility in adapting to changes.